The story of the love between a poor boy Rehan and a rich girl Samreen. In a small village in Sindh, there lived a poor but self-reliant boy named Rehan. His father was a farmer, and the condition of the house was very bad, but Rehan had big dreams. He wanted to become something by studying and writing so that he could change the lives of his parents. Rehan would wake up early every morning, help his father in the fields, and then go to the village school. There was a sparkle of hard work in his eyes and a strange hope in his heart. On the other hand, in the city of Karachi, a girl from a rich family, Samreen, lived. She was the daughter of a big businessman. She had every comfort in her life: a big house, cars, servants, everything. But there was a void in her heart, the lack of true love. One day, fate changed the lives of both of them. Rehan got a scholarship and got admitted to a big college in the city. It was the biggest opportunity of his life. He came from the village to the city, where everything was new to him. On the first day of college, Rehan entered the class in plain clothes. All the students were looking at him strangely, but he sat quietly in his seat. Samreen was also in the same class. When she laid eyes on Rehan, she felt something different. He was not like the other boys. No pretense, no arrogance, just simplicity and truth. After the lecture, an accident happened. Samreen's books fell from her hand and everyone started laughing. But Rehan immediately stepped forward and picked up her books and gave them to her. "Take this," Rehan said softly. Samreen saw so much truth in a boy's eyes for the first time. "Thank you," she replied with a smile. It was a small moment, but this moment became the beginning of a big story, in which their friendship and love would begin. After this small incident in college, a silent relationship began to develop between Rehan and Samreen. The next day, when Rehan came to class, he saw Samreen sitting on the seat next to him. He was surprised. "If you don't mind, can I sit here?" Samreen asked with a smile. Rehan was a little nervous, but said softly, "Yes, why not?" This was the first time that a girl from a rich family had spoken to him so affectionately. As the days passed, and the conversation between the two began to increase, Samreen liked Rehan's simplicity, honesty, and hard work a lot. And Rehan, he was becoming a prisoner of Samreen's smile in his heart. One day, the two were sitting together in the college lawn. "Rehan, you don't look like you're from the city," Samreen asked. Rehan replied with a slight smile. "Yes, I come from a small village. Everything is simple there, but it is true." Samreen felt for the first time the truth of life that money cannot buy. "Will you take me to your village someday?" she said innocently. Rehan was shocked. "You? In the village? There is nothing there." "Maybe it is what I need," Samreen said slowly. These words sank into Rehan's heart. But every story has a twist. Some rich boys in college started making fun of Rehan. "Look, the village boy is hanging out with a rich girl." This touched Rehan's heart. He slowly started distancing himself from Samreen. One day, Samreen stopped him. "Why are you distancing yourself from me?" There were tears in his eyes. Rehan lowered his eyes. "Our worlds are different, Samreen. This friendship cannot last long." Samreen's heart broke. "One does not see the world in love, Rehan," he said. Hearing these words, Rehan fell silent. There was love in his heart, but fear was greater than that. Where the story would take a big turn, and the test of love would begin.